Okay, so today it would be very tempting to try to get my first hero card ever, because I just got my first event card ever, or not hero card, I mean just our hero in general, because we're still stuck with the 3 starting ones for both. And I feel like the zombies I'd prefer to get it, but I kind of made a rule as far as which one I could get. I have to have a legendary with each of their types, like each of their hero types, and then I'm allowed to get a hero card, like just buy it outright for $7.50 or whatever. But yeah, I got my first ever event card, which people would have advised strongly against. Don't spend 500 gems on an event card, but I'm fine with it. It was that Frankenstein Gargantuar that we got like 2 episodes ago. And I always like to keep this 500 in reserve just in case. Yeah, and I got to gold 2 months in a row right after getting to gold for the first time, and now I failed to get there, which is shocking. There should almost be some penalty for that, but I guess the penalty speaks for itself with respect to not starting at rank 5, as if that really makes that big of a difference. But yeah, I'll be very tempted to get a hero, right? We've been sort of in a spendy mood, but either way, I'll just save up my gems for now. I've been pretty fortunate with getting legendaries, but I haven't been that fortunate with getting a hero ever. In all the packs that we've opened, you would think I should have at least gotten 1 by now. 11 strategy decks are now stronger. Isn't it amazing that we still don't have a single one of those filled up all the way too? Like 40 out of 40. I think Green Shadow might be the closest, and he's like 27 out of 40 or whatever. Earning a higher rank is 1 season, good head start. Yeah. And that head start didn't do shit for me, so I don't really care too much about it. It's just like, it's a nice thing to be able to try to keep making progress. But now we're going to be hard stuck at rank 20 for a while. And in my defense, even though like, okay, we're losing it around ranks 15 to 20 a lot, oftentimes we're playing people who are like rank 30 and rank 40 and stuff, like crazy mismatches. Although sometimes that'll benefit me too. You'll be rank 20 and you'll play a rank 5 or rank 1 or something. Win a game with a Solar Clan hero. This is like from last week. I just didn't. Obviously, it's hard to do 300 in such a short session. Do 20 as infinities, probably pretty likely. Why is it saying +5? Oh, just from what I just got. Let's look over what. I don't know. There's not going to be that much new stuff. So who was like kind of my hero of the hour though? I was kind of saying. Wait a second, why didn't I get any gems from that though? The end of season rewards. I thought you were supposed to get some substantial amount, but whatever. So either I'll get a hero card when I get to 700, or I'll save up to 1200 and then I'll do it. Let's see if there's any sort of special pack on this shop. King of the Grill. Sometimes those can be pretty good. It'll give you like some sort of guaranteed legendary or something like, oh fuck you. I do want to go there, but okay. So those are ones that you can only buy with real money, which is incredibly dumb. See, Professor Brainstorm I could get right there, but I could get any single one that I want to, because you can just buy them outright for $7.50. Everybody was crazy about Rust Bolt or Chompzilla, stuff like that. Fucking imagine if I get Rose, who triggers me so much just by her mere existence. So let's look at what all we have to add to this. +5 cards. This thing I don't really like too much. 2 mana 2/2, still better than that stupid one that so many people use, like 1/2 with Bullseye. I don't know why that's so common. Even in some decent decks you see it sometimes. Destroy a Gravestone. That can be okay sometimes. Actually kind of suits the playstyle of this a little bit, but you already have one, so I don't feel like I need 2. I definitely want to add that bigger guy in there, 5/7. Conjure Galactic Gardens. The playing gets +2. Okay. I mean, that's worth it because the Conjuration is just so good, period. Conjure a card that's better than what's in my deck normally anyway. These are more important than you might think too, because I just don't have anything strong enough in this deck, so maybe I should keep that. I do love this guy. To me, he'll always be a legendary, the Disco Walnut thing. Isn't that just what it's called? Oh, Mirror Nut. So I think that we have to get rid of something. I don't know what is really worth it. Maybe we'll get rid of one of these and then one of something else with 2 that isn't ideal here. Do I really get value out of this one? I feel like I often don't. Heal 1, it can be pretty good for that effect. When you tell I can't even read that for some reason. I have my profanity filter on, about the best thing in the meta, and they hate their existence immediately. Oh, like HMR. When you tell us something about the best thing in the meta and you hate their existence. Yeah, I'm such an anti-meta player in so many card games that it does become kind of a troll after a while. Like, I gotta play Explore and Goro, or I gotta play Renounced Darkness, my favorite card ever, which just like turns your whole deck into another class in Hearthstone. Like, they're not good, but they're just fun. That's good. This is a very hard decision to make, actually. I think I'm less likely to get a ton of value out of that. Maybe not the best decision to make, though. Because, yeah, that is really hard. I almost want to get rid of the stupid pumpkin guy. Do I really get value out of that? You feel like you need it because, you know, you don't have anything strong, but I guess that's not our win condition anyway. We'll just beat you with the mirror nut. Yeah, I got an Astricado. I don't know how much I can really support it, right, and really get max value out of it, but it's still good. 5-3. Strike through. Yeah, it works pretty well with this deck, though. I guess you can protect it probably pretty well with all the walnuts and stuff. I haven't really gotten tremendous value out of it so far, though. I got that a couple episodes ago, but let's see. So we got this. He's gonna be the star of the show today. Just everybody who can use them is gonna be spoiled. So what can... Okay, maybe it makes a little bit less sense with Solar Flare to have that, because you are just trying to rush them down, which makes it seem silly to even have a card like that, but whatever. Let's kind of go with what I got. These are my favorite cards right here in these decks. Like a 1-mana 2/2. Wow, incredible value with no downside. Like, that just gets you off to such a good strong start. And so that's my dream deck come true, just a double value thing. A 1-mana 2/2, a 2-mana 4/4, a 3-mana 6/6, but it obviously becomes more and more unfair later on. Like, imagine a card game that would have a 5-mana 10/10. Magic the Gathering, eyeball mouth, eyeball emoji incoming. So that's okay with me for what we got. And then we'll check Green Shadow, who's kind of let me down a little bit. We get a fucking banana for him, dude. Move it, zombie, conjure banana, which of course there is that whole synergy. You can kind of build it around, but we don't have all that. Green Shadow's been my favorite though from the beginning. He always overperformed, then he got spoiled by some of these dark matter dragon fruits and stuff, but lately he hasn't done as well though, unfortunately. Kabloom is the worst class in the game and Solar is the best class. What is Kabloom exactly? Which one of these is... Isn't he Kabloom? Right, that's what it is. Or no, that's crazy. I'm not even too familiar with what... Like, I never really look at these. But it must be a plant one then. Let me see. Like, obviously Solar Flare is solar, but... What the fuck is Kabloom? Maybe I don't even have a Kabloom. Or is she both? Wait, how is that possible though? Solar is the best and Kabloom is the worst, so that they redeem each other, I guess. They're explosive and swarming, do extra damage. They use Kabloom cards. They make sun, extra heal, strike through the enemy. I'd gladly sacrifice the heal for something else though, because that's not really how I'm playing it. Kabloom is a plant class that does burst and aggro damage. Yeah, which is exactly fitting with what I'm trying to do with that. But almost is out of necessity. That is one of my favorite cards in the game too, the Barbarian guy. At least I think that's the one who has strike through. And not only does he have strike through, but, or no, not strike through, bullseye, but he also drains your opponent's block meter. So that obviously counters my least favorite mechanic in card game history, aside from Marvel Snap only having 6 turns per move per game. I mean, forcibly. Oh wait, did I just fuck up because I already looked at it, so now it's not going to treat it as new? I don't think there's anything too good in here though. When played, draw a card, but that's kind of a poor stat value. This thing is definitely new. I don't even know what it does. Bounce plant for 3 though, that's pretty bad value. Some of the zombie trick cards are pretty poor value, like just removal wise and stuff, compared to a lot of the stuff the plants can do. Like not as much harder removal and stuff like that. Or even like, I always use that one example, Brainana versus the raw zombie is such a joke of a comparison. This card has won me a couple games. Actually, it just flips everything back to their hand. Or everything on the ground, which that mechanic rarely comes into play, like where stuff is on the ramp or in the water. Like it normally doesn't matter that much. The ramp in particular doesn't seem to matter almost for anything. There's a few cards like, oh, he gets +2/+2 on heights or something, like this chick, but generally it's not that big of a deal. Okay, here we have the piano thing. We have this screen door guy. This is actually pretty good to have. As many of these as you can. That can be a crazy ramp effect. This can be okay sometimes. I've seen a lot of people use this. I mean, the statting is so extraordinary. It's a 1-mana 1/3 with armor 1. Like, even that's pretty good compared to a lot of 1-cost things. Gladiator is good. Like, it's not the kind of thing I would normally like, but... Okay, people like that card. I don't like it. The little toot thing. Even when I'm looking at it, destroy a random plant. See, that's so shitty though, because for 1 more, the plants could just destroy a specific one. It wouldn't be random. 5-mana 4/4. I do like it, but it doesn't really fit with how I'm trying to play this, I guess. And he doesn't have like an archetype that's particularly good either. Professional. So yeah, see this card I like, the statting. Or yeah, even this we have Locust Swarm, so why would you ever use the piano? So I gotta get rid of one thing. We've had a couple good synergies with this. It's kind of like a mixed synergy deck though, where you have a little bit of sports stuff, a little bit of so you have 4 of the flag zombies, which is totally worth it actually. 1-mana 2/2, 1-mana 2/2, 1-mana 1/3. So our 1 stat category is jacked out. Absolutely god tier early game. The Yeti can sometimes be a little bit of fool's gold, but this is pretty damn good as it is. I don't want to get rid of anything. Damn. Gladiator is also a sports zombie. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sports professional. See, I was enamored with these cards at first, like, oh, the high armor. Or no, that's not even an armor value, but I had like all these. Like I would have 4 of these and I would have the cone heads and stuff. But it's just not good enough at this point to really get through. Right, to make like an armor focused deck. I love the mechanic, I just don't think it's good enough for me now. So we just got that from the Smash pack or whatever a couple episodes ago. Very tough move actually, or tough decision. Move a plant, draw a card. Could be either this one. Everything is just good. I don't know. This guy is always pretty good value. This thing is okay. This can be okay. I guess you don't really need 4 of those, but sometimes you actually do want it. Or even like this. The game should be ending more in the early curve point anyway, so you shouldn't get to the point where you need 4 of those, but there's sometimes a point where you just need one of them. Wait, what? Wait, how? I just got rid of the Locust Swarm. Wait, what did I add in? I thought I only added 1 thing in. I added this guy and I took it. Oh no, I added in the Gladiator too. I guess I'll take out 1 of each then. Fuck. Get rid of a little removal for a little bit extra early game punch. And finally Infinity. Got 4 new cards. Which with Sports Coach you're invincible. Okay, this card is garbage. It's the trampoline thing. And what else do we... I like this gradual sort of progression that we do with these sort of card game series, though. It's like, because you're not allowed to craft, or because I play so little, right? Like, we get these incremental gains every once in a while. But other than that, it's like very, you know, you're always making minor improvements, but you're never like... You can't just do whatever you want. Like, I can't just make a meta deck even if I wanted to make it. Of course, I typically wouldn't want to make it, but... Trampoline is good, really? 3 mana just to bounce the plant? Doesn't that seem too expensive, though? Zombies love trampolines. Not everyone knows that. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good to me, but... If it was like 2 cost, maybe. Strike through. Maybe I should put that. Do I want a second one of those? This is good. This is good. Is okay. The environment thing probably isn't going to come into play. Let's see if there's just something not super well statted. I feel like I never get value out of these, but then again, you kind of need the 1 cost situation still. Like where I just don't have enough 1 cost cards, period. The Conga Zombie's good. The water one's good. Strike through's good. This is good. I almost don't feel like I need to change this one. Everything is pretty much fine. Yeah, this is the event card that we got. And I swore that I thought it had to do with the Smash. Right, that the Smash would be able to use it. Any Gargantua, I guess you think of that way. Too, but... Yeah, he curves very low. And he's gonna be a very epic... Whatever. So what did we get new that was kind of interesting? I guess just the 5/7 was kind of cool. Let's actually give Infinity a chance, sure. Just to let him sort of show off the 5/7 guy or whatever, the Frankenstein. If it cost a 2, it'd be busted. So let's see what we got. You know, I'll even keep this even as dumb as it seems, because it has won me some games where I just get them low and they think they can defend me on the board, and there's just nothing they can do about it. Oh, here we go. We get to show off all our sexy stuff here. So we can go ahead and kill that, which almost doesn't seem worth it, but it's fine. And then, or yeah, I'll just do it to the face anyway, which is what the whole point of this deck is. I do like this card. It's weird that you would put it in front, though. I'd play it if you made it a 6's turn. Okay, so we have the Michael Jackson dude. We have the Frankenstein, which gets +1/+1 whenever a zombie dies. But it's so well statted. Like, it's literally a 5 mana 5/7. So that in itself is good, even if you don't get the bonus. But it also synergizes with the aggro style that I'm going for, because if they try to clear the board and they get rid of everything besides the Frankenstein zombie with like an AoE, then it punishes them, because it'll buff him up like crazy. I don't really care about my own health too much. Look at his hand, though. See, this is what gives me confidence. If you can just ignore... Well, I probably shouldn't, but I will. Right, if his hand is running dry, then we're... Oh, no. Everybody's favorite meme lord. Haunted Pumpkin hurts a lot here. Okay, we're still in good shape, but I mean, I'm not getting him quite low enough. And how the fuck do I deal with Starflord now? +1/+1 and zombie is destroyed. What is this again? Why is it not letting me look at it? What? It's bugging out. Oh, Gravestone +2/+2 when the zombie is frozen. Freeze a plant. Okay, let's just do that. I can't really do much about Starflord for now unless I get a removal card. Starflord user. Aggro but with memes. Yeah, we're not necessarily dead, but it is going to be annoying. Let me guess, +3. There's no point doing that yet, I guess, because you're still going to... Whatever. So we have a 7-9, 7-5. We just have to get rid of this stupid guy, but I can't figure out how to do it exactly. You can play both of these. This plus a little 1-1, which will block me from getting killed by the Star Sword, hopefully. Okay, the strike through could be a little bit dangerous in itself. Oh shit. Untrickable, one of my favorite mechanics, which there's really not enough cards that have it though. There's so many good mechanics that you just get like, you know, 3 or 4 cards in the whole game with it. What? I guess we got a bad RNG roll that we didn't get protected by the thing. At least we got to see the Frankenstein guy actually in action, which we haven't had much chance to do that. Yeah, I am craving another hero, just for either the variety of it or just so I get an extra life in these episodes. Not that that really matters too much because I might not play as every hero anyway, but literally lose my first game at rank 1. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Good hand. I swear I've gotten insanely unlucky in a lot of these games, but... Ah, what a great bait of the century right there. DC Brawl. You just do that for the fuck of it. Try to flood the board a little bit. We can burn out with our hand pretty easily though with these kind of decks. Yeah, I can't wait till I get Star Sword myself, even assuming I would, you know, have much support for it or would even be that good, but it would be worth it just for the memes. If I could craft something, I would do that just for the fuck of it. Okay, this is alright. Best strategy is just ignore what they're doing on the board and just go face and try to kill them before they can kill you, which didn't work at all last game, but the Smash is even a little more predisposed to long-term value, like, you know, playing the long game with the higher end stuff, the Nurse Gargantua and stuff like that. So what we need to do, we play the flag guy, and then we can play a trick or two. So the healing doesn't matter, the health doesn't matter, the buff here even doesn't matter too much. The board is pretty impressive despite... Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's not the health that's gonna save you though from the Locust Swarm. Oh shit, is he gonna do? This is a Divine Spirit Inner Fire. Why have I never seen that card before? Double plant's health. I don't think I've seen that once in my entire time playing this game. That wouldn't even help. What a Giga Chad. Is it the same guy? It almost seems like a waste and an overcommit though, because, you know, it's not the damage that's going to do it. Yeah, we'll just wait for the Locust Swarm, I guess. Or wow, what a way to BM the clown. We don't need to waste Locust Swarm. Let's just fucking do the bowling ball thing, dude. Now you know how I felt when I would buff up the 3-peater like crazy. Or no, when I would put it down and have it ready to buff. What a great way to clown him. I'm still gonna lose, but we get the moral victory on that guy. What a cost-efficient, easy way to get rid of it. he wasted like 10 mana buffing it up, and we get rid of it for 1. Incredible. This buff is cute. It will keep the guy alive, but it won't necessarily trade in too well. Destroy playing with 4 or less. That's fine, I guess. We're gonna get farmed at bronze rank 1 over here. Holy shit. Locust Swarm would be cute. This can go here. -1, you'll kill the sunflower. His hand is not great, but I guess I'm even worse off. Does damage heal your hero that much? Not a great card, but it's okay. What if I just do Locust Swarm on that? Doesn't really seem worth it. And this is where like the value proposition of this guy doesn't even help you. Like, hooray, my zombies that cost less, but I have so much mana and not enough things to play in the first place, so it doesn't even matter. And of course, right on cue, I get another one. Get Weed Spray, that would have been easier. This would have been easier. Move a planet gets +4. This guy's deck didn't even seem that good. It's just kind of like, or his hand is totally burnt out too. You get saved by that. Zombie gets +2/+2. I don't know why that would even matter. Like, he's still gonna die. Fuck. Okay. Not very good. Yeah, look how long it would take me to get to that 300 health value of how much damage you've done. Please save me super brains. And if not, then I have to buy a new hero, even though I can't afford one, just so I can have like an extra life. I mean, we still have the plants to play as, but that's still underwhelming. Weed Spray is Rolling Stone with 3 costs, and it kills plants with... kills all plants with 3 or less. Or with 2 or less, I mean. Yeah, but I mean, just still, the sheer value of doing that was such a troll. Perfect way to counter Source Lord. Or 3-peater, or a bunch of other things, I guess. It especially annoys me because I have to... my decks typically don't have a ton of removal, or like that's just not something I like to do a lot of. But I have no choice. Yeah, this dinky 1/1 is no concern to me because it honestly just serves as a way for me to charge up my block meter very easily here, farm it out. So what you need to do is actually win some of these games, get to at least bronze rank 5 to make up for what we lost by not getting the gold. It's gonna be a long time before I get further than gold though in that. He's running pea shooter, I'm scared. Said every zombie ever in the actual PvZ games themselves. He's gonna use like the Podfather and just roll me over. He's going to make a play I can't refute. That's more like a chess. That would be more fitting for chess. Go here. Go here. Advice to zombies, to all zombies, just walk around the plant. Yeah, but zombies are clowns. They're not that smart to figure that out. Or they can't climb over like a dinky fucking fence. I love that in The Walking Dead. Like, you're so scared of them, but you literally walk over a fence that's like half the size of that they are, and they won't tear it down, or they won't just jump over it or climb over it. So by that logic, just stay in a high place all the time and they'll never get to you. Yeah, that's the closest I can come to doing my whispery, quiet voice of the old days, is maybe when I'm super tired, which I've been a lot lately. If I'm super tired, then what would happen if I do the bonus attack on that? Like, if I do it on the frozen one, let's say she tests it. It didn't actually work, but it seemed to unfreeze her. We probably had some lethal or crazy combination thing there. I'm wasting it because you could have just it's not even that late for me, but my schedule has just been weird. Yeah, I was streaming a lot later, like a month ago, and I wasn't even that tired then. It is like maybe 10:30, which is nothing. Yeah. Okay, so we win that one. Let's just try to get to rank 5, even though I won't be able to at all. And maybe I'll make it like a zombie only episode then. So I don't have the... Wait, why did... Oh shit, that's how slowly I'm gonna gain ranks. Played 3 games and I'm still at rank 1, even though I won one. I always try not to play that chest too early because I want to make sure I get the value from it. That almost seems bad because, you know, you're giving up I mean, whatever you get from it's going to be good no matter what. This is a very good card. That's one less when you play a trick. Although I really don't play that many tricks overall. But obviously, the bonus attack thing is crazy. Okay, so he's gonna clown me with the banana cheese. Do damage to a zombie. They get clowned by a banana the whole game. Do a bonus attack, you give it extra attack. Not really worth it at this point, I don't think. Yeah, I might actually start doing that though. As much as I'm complaining like, oh, I don't have enough heroes. I don't have enough time to even play the ones that I do have. So basically I would just say we play as like one side or the other each time. Or clearly that's justified because of how long the episodes would be, just because I never lose with them. Not like I just dropped the first 2 games that I played. Yeah, let's say we're fighting for our undead existence here. Just, we'll keep playing as this guy till I lose. Yeah, that is kind of weird. I don't wake up too early. I sleep relatively early. Last couple weeks. But yet I'm still fucking tired as hell. I don't get it. Is you just have to adjust to a different cycle. Clearly I would just throw on purpose because of that, not because whatever. Not that I could actually be this bad. battle with the rank 1s, but we do have pretty good decks for what it's worth. Can't really judge that at the beginning of a season though. I don't know why last season went to the last minute like that. Right, like it was still the beginning of November, so it should have ended the week before that. But even with that seemingly extra bonus week, we still get fucked up because we still didn't get to merely rank 20. So on an average of 4 weeks in a month, we didn't even get yeah, we didn't even get to rank 20, so we're getting like an average of 2 to 3 ranks per episode or some garbage like that. Who's on me? Yes, +1. I mean, that guy at least did pretty good work just to try to keep me alive. Well, I mean, I guess that would count as the 3 zombie things. At least we beat another minigame. That's a rarity. We're getting very close to the end of that series. I would like to do endless mode though too at the end. If I don't know if I can even do this. That's so fucking annoying. Maybe we'll save that for next time. So I'll give the plants priority for I'll give the plants priority for what I play first next time. It's not like I can't play as all of them, but I mean, condition is if I lose, I can't play again as them for the rest of that episode. So I could get Chompzilla or Rustbolt. Seem to be the 2 hottest options for when they when I actually decide to get one. Okay, see you tomorrow.